Hey guys, welcome to Angie Reacts. We're here with Elizabeth Garland, and she works at a methadone clinic in what was it at? Louisiana. What? Go ahead. You tell her. Tell them.
In Knoxville,
Knoxville,
Tennessee.
Tennessee. That's what it was. Okay, Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay,
Yeah,
so um, and how long have you been there?
5 years.
5 years. Wow, long time, long time. And
Yeah.
how did you go about getting a job at a methadone clinic?
I started there as a patient, and after about a year of passing all my drug screens and leveling up and everything going good, um, then they found out that I'm an RN. So it
Oh
started off
wow.
with me sort of part time, just excuse me, just part time filling in here, there, little stuff. And now I'm the nursing supervisor.
That is awesome. That's what I wanna do, you know? Okay, my next question is the stigma around methadone. Do you think that there is a stigma, like, in your area? Is it worse in your area? Or
Oh
I
yeah.
know it's bad in mine, you know?
No,
Do
it's
you
bad
think that
here too.
prevents people from getting help?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. It
yeah.
definitely does. And like we have all kinds of different people. We have, I can't of course name names, but we have some really big politicians in Knoxville and all the way down to the homeless guy down the street. Sometimes we have Lamborghinis in the parking lot.
Yep,
Sometimes we have people that didn't have anywhere to stay last night, so they slept under the bridge,
yeah.
and everything in between. And in fact, our clinic has what we call a backdoor dosing room,
Mhm.
so that if we have like a cop or a lawyer or a judge or
Wow.
somebody on methadone, they can come through the staff lot into our back room.
That is awesome.
And they call yeah, and they call those high profile patients.
Yeah, yeah. But, like, I know you would like, at my clinic, you see people going in. Now, some people you can imagine them going there, but, like, others, you couldn't even I mean, I wouldn't even think that they were a drug addict or addicted to anything, you
Right.
know? It's just crazy,
Yeah.
crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
So,
some people some people tell their families, some people don't. Some people tell their employers, some people don't. Some people need a note from us for their employers that they're doing well. Some people don't want anyone to know. And I think that's because of the stigma. And you just
mhm.
have to adapt to it, really.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of cases, a lot of people coming in? Like, I know you can't talk about the people per se, but like CPS involved with CPS and they have to get clean or, you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
A lot of them. And what out here in Knoxville, CPS doesn't consider methadone clean.
Oh, wow. See,
No, they want those people to taper off.
that is crazy. It's a
Yeah.
prescribed
So what we
drug.
do is we taper them. Yeah, and we have to taper them, and then when they get down to 30 milligrams of methadone, we put them on Suboxone for a little bit, and
Mhm.
then we send them off.
Wow, just to even if they're not ready. That's sad because that's
Yeah.
relapse. That's a part of that's
Yeah.
gonna make them relapse, you know? You can't rush
Yeah.
someone to get off of methadone or Suboxone or, whatever type of medication they choose. So
Right.
do y'all get take homes because of the COVID? Are y'all giving out take
We
homes?
did. We did. At first, we were giving anybody that had two or more clean drug screens was getting 2 weeks at a time. But they stopped that now. And when they stopped that, all of our nurses quit.
Wow.
So we had two
Why?
nurses. Yeah, so we had two nurses, and I worked 40 days in a row a few times just so that I could get my patients dosed, you know.
Oh, no. And what hours do you work? I
Yeah.
mean, they're all clinics are pretty much the same, but like you get up early in the morning, right?
Yeah, I'm lucky to catch your lives at night
I
because
know.
I am the opener. So I have to
Yeah.
be there at 4:30 and I
Yeah.
work like 4:30 to 10 or 11 and we close at 12. So,
Okay. And do you enjoy your job? Do you enjoy working at the clinic around addicts? And with you being an addict, in the past yourself, is that hard for you to do?
yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it. The only times where you'll catch me kind of like, F this job is because once in a while I get triggered myself,
Exactly.
or somebody will come in messed up or they
Hmm.
look like they've taken a bunch of benzos and they're having a great day and then
Yeah.
I'll be jealous or like, oh God,
I
I
wish it
wish
was
I
me.
could do
Yep.
that. And I'm not
Yeah.
perfect. I've had a couple falls and gotten back up before,
Yeah.
too.
And
I'm just like everyone else.
exactly. That is a part of addiction. Falling and getting back
Yeah.
up is a part of it. And relapse
Yeah.
is a big part of it. So, what was your choice of drug, if you don't mind me asking?
I was a Roxy cocaine addict. I'm what they
Cocaine.
call a poly substance abuser, which means I used any drug I could lay my hands on.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah,
Well, besides crack, I never
they
did
call those
crack.
poly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was gonna ask you, that was my next question. What does that mean? Okay, okay. So,
Yeah.
do you like and how long have you been clean? Just the whole time you've been at the clinic?
Say it again.
How long have you been clean, like off of all substances?
One more time. Hang on. I'm losing my signal here. Okay. What'd you say, Ange?
How long have you been clean, like from everything besides methadone?
6 years.
6 years. That is
Six
awesome. And
years.
when you were going through your addiction, did your family did they enable you?
Sorry. My dogs are my dogs are out here. I live in the middle of the country where and there's dogs everywhere. But
Yeah,
my family is pretty cool. They're uh
they
they're supportive.
yeah. But did they support you like my husband supported me during my drug addiction, but he was an enabler, and he had to put his foot down and
Yeah.
stop it. So did your family do the same for you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My family went through treatment themselves to learn how to stop enabling.
Wow. See, not
Because
many
even when I
family.
got Yeah, though, even after I got clean, my family, they thought they were helping me, so they would come up and go, "Well, if you're really kicking, I can give you this," or, if you're
Yeah.
really getting sick, because I was in the nitty gritty, girl. They
Yeah.
were like, "Well, how about a little bit of that?" And I have had to teach them to not do that. And
Exactly.
that's why I texted you that thing about enablers,
Enabling. Yes,
because
that is.
I think that's what's going on with Miss Maddie.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I have got something to show y'all guys that someone sent me. I just now looked at my other email, and I have got something I'm going to post after this. It is proof how much this lady has been sending to Maddie. It shows like just
Really?
in 1 month they sent $500 to that girl. So she is, yeah, she just, you know, uh, they enable her 100%. So, like, if she was to go to the methadone clinic and get help um, without an ID, you can go to a methadone clinic without an ID, right?
Yeah, they just take your picture. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and you get a card,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, with your picture on it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
is that do y'all have Suboxone in your clinic too? Do you
Yes.
offer Suboxone and
We have
methadone?
and
So do you
Vivitrol.
Vivitrol? That's okay.
Yeah.
What's up with that Vivitrol? This is what Sharon wants to do. The
Vi-
Vivitrol shot.
yeah, I don't know about Sharon though, but that may not be good for her. Vivitrol is something for somebody usually who has already been through treatment and now say they've already tapered from methadone or they've already tapered off Suboxone, but they still want something to keep them clean. So it's a shot that you get every 30 days. And all it does is block your opiate receptors from
Receptors, yeah.
picking them up. But if you don't deal with the shit that got you
You're there in the
getting
first
high,
place. Exactly.
the Vivitrol won't do you any good unless you've already gone through all the therapy and everything that you go through, you know?
Because usually there is a root to the addiction. You know,
Right,
they say
right.
it is a disease, okay? I understand it's a disease, but it's also a choice, I believe.
Sure,
You know,
absolutely. Yeah,
you choose to keep doing stuff to people and lying and scamming, and like she chooses to do that stuff, you know? It's not
yes.
the addiction. It might be the addiction in her brain, you know, making her not right, but she chooses that, you know?
And now that she is definitely, you were right, she is definitely staying with Mama Kelly. And now that she's staying with Mama Kelly, she has to support Mama Kelly and her. Because
Exactly.
remember when you were using too, when I was on Bender's Girl, if I got kicked out and had to go to stay at the dope man's house or whatever, I had to pay him too,
Yeah. Oh, of
you
course.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to pay
And I
anybody. It's
I
either with
think that's what
sex
Maddie
or
did.
yeah. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. You
Yeah.
know, the do you what is some positive things that you've seen working in a methadone clinic? Like some positive have you I know there's a lot of negativity in the clinic, you know, but there has to be some positive, you know. What's the positive things you get out
Yeah.
of working? Yeah.
A lot of our patients stay clean.
Yeah.
You
See?
know, methadone and Suboxone and MAT is one of the best treatments a person can go through. So I love seeing the patients who have been going around in their pajamas with their hair nappy for the last, 3 or 4 years. And now they
Yep.
feel better and they come in wearing a pair of jeans and
Yep.
their hair looks good. Or I don't want to cry, or they come in carrying a
Oh.
grandbaby with them,
Yeah.
or even
And
the ones that come in, Angie, that look like shit and they can't stop crying and they're going through all these emotions. That's what I want them to do. I want them to deal with it head on so that
exactly.
they can leave it behind them and dust off and keep going,
Yeah.
And
Yep.
when I tell you I love my patients, I love every one of them, even the ones that are total screw ups. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
them too.
exactly.
And
But, you know
I love seeing the grandbabies or I got to visit my son the other day. I love stuff like that.
yeah, because when you're in your addiction, you don't get to do that. You know, it takes all that away
Yeah,
from you. And that's what people don't understand.
yeah.
Oh, so Sharon wants to know, she said, "What did you mean by I don't know about Sharon?" I think she was
Oh,
yeah,
because I don't think Vivitrol she would like. That's what I mean.
yeah,
It
yeah,
it's not a it's a one shot. That's it for your opiates, and
yeah.
you're in pure misery, and it's not good for a starter. That's what I mean.
So, what would you think? I mean, I know everybody's different. Everybody's different, you know, and so what would you think to start out on, like, say someone, not Sharon, just someone that was doing heroin for, say, let's say 5 years, okay, and they come in
mm,
to the clinic, they need help, okay,
mm.
what should they start out with? Like, should they start on methadone, Suboxone? It just depends, right, on the person and the.
Yeah. And it's up to the doctor.
Yeah, okay.
It's up to the doctor. Some people who are like, I have patients that they have hip replacements or they've had back surgery or, or they're in actual pain. Those people automatically go on to methadone. Then the people you have that aren't in physical pain, I don't want to say pain because they're all in pain, but the ones that aren't in physical pain usually go to Suboxone. And then the ones that are pregnant, of course, go to Subutex. And
Yeah.
the people that are just like, we get people that just got out of rehab, those people go to Vivitrol.
Okay. So it's really all up to the
Yeah.
doctor. It's all up
Yeah.
to what the
All up to
doctor.
him.
Yeah, yeah, and what he thinks, because
He's
everybody
running the
is
whole
different.
thing.
Yeah, and 20 years, yeah, the bando worms, yeah, 20 years is a long time for someone to be in addiction. That is an awful long time.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine being in addiction for 20 years. I did it for 10 and it was hell. How long was you in addiction?
Oh, from the time I was 12 years old, I was a drug addict 26 years.
Oh, wow. And what started your addiction?
Um, abuse.
Abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I
Abuse.
believe
Yeah.
I believe
Uh,
that's what I believe that's what mine's from too. From the abuse from when I was a child. People says
yeah.
there's a root to it. So it has to be that because, I don't know. But so
Oh,
do you think
Angie.
yeah.
Also, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Also, I run a 12-step meeting for people who are on MAT. So for people who aren't really comfortable going to NA or AA, I run a meeting for MAT people, just like any other 12-step meeting, just with the understanding that some of us need medication,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Well, the meetings, do you have a lot of people that come into meetings and um participate, or do you got a lot that just, because here in Texas you don't have to do all that to be on, as long as you pass your drug test and you talk to your counselor once a week or once a month, that's all you have to do. We don't have to attend NA, AA, and in your state, is that what you have to do?
No, you're not required to.
No.
No.
Okay.
They're just people who want to go to NA, but sometimes it gets confusing for them, or they just don't feel comfortable. Sometimes NA meetings can trigger you if you're not careful.
Oh yeah.
So
um
I usually have 60 or 80 people that come to those once a week.
Oh, well, that's good. That's a good turnout
Yeah,
then. Someone,
yeah.
Bubble Bees, asked a question. She said, "What part of the clinic do you work in? Meaning dosing booth or UA or front desk?"
Okay, normally I'm the intake nurse and I am what they call the count nurse. I count in the nurse's methadone in the morning when they get there. And then I recount them so they can leave. And then I also run intake.
Yeah, yeah.
And if
So,
we're shorthanded, I go in a dosing room.
which one do you like better? Which job do you like better, working at the clinic?
I like being the count nurse because I get to hear all the stories and all the bullshit that everyone pulled
Yeah,
on that
yeah.
shift.
And there is
Yeah,
a
while I'm
lot.
while I'm counting a lot. Yeah. I spilled my dose. I threw up.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
was gonna
I dropped
ask.
it. Oh,
Okay.
I don't know why I have this giant cotton ball in my mouth. All I get to hear all those stories, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Do you I was going to ask you something. Okay, the the stories that you hear, like, do you ever relate to some of the stories, because, we've done a
Yeah,
lot in our addiction, we've done a
yes,
lot. Yeah. So,
yeah. And there's only me and one other nurse in the entire clinic that are in recovery.
wow. See, I didn't think that you could work in a clinic, being on methadone, Suboxone, any of that, because here in Texas you can't.
Well, I was going to talk to you a little bit about that privately, but you
Okay.
would be surprised if you would be surprised if you put yourself out there what you would come back with, you know. I know that they say that's the policy, but that's not always necessarily true. Sometimes that's just to smoke so that every patient in there isn't asking for a job.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I
Because
could
think
see
about it,
that.
if they said we hire, then everybody would be asking. And I think Sharon V has got this too, by the way. I think
Oh,
she
she
can
does.
totally do it. I watch
Yeah.
her all as much as I watch you, and I love her too. You
Yeah,
know, I
she's
think
great.
she's
She
great.
just I'm sure she's scared, she's nervous,
Yeah,
all the feelings you get. I've never been to rehab. Jail worked for me, that's all it took. I couldn't
yeah.
do jail,
Jail
you
sucks.
know? Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to jail for your while you were in your addiction and
Girl, I've been to jail 13 times.
Oh, wow. Is it just tickets or,
13 times.
did you ever go to prison?
Yeah, and since I've been on methadone, I have not gone once.
Yep, see? Amen. Me neither. Me neither. Thank Jesus.
Yeah,
Hallelujah. Yeah. That's what people don't understand. It saves us. It really saves us. It's
yeah,
not another drug. It's something that saved my life and it saved so many others.
absolutely.
Yeah, and people just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Uh
You just got to ignore them and know that you're doing right for you and your family, you know.
yeah, exactly. So, you work at what clinic did you say? Bubblebees was asking.
BHG, Behavioral Health Group.
Behavioral health group. Okay, and um is it state funded? Is it self-pay?
No, it's
Because
self-pay.
it's self-pay. Okay, and how much is it a
Yeah.
week to go?
If you pass your drug screens, then it's 118. If you're failing your drug screens, then it's $20 each failed drug screen. So then it's
Woo!
138 a
Oh,
week. I know. I heard you paying the other day, and by the way, I also pay at the clinic just
yeah.
like everyone else.
Yeah, and
Um,
I
I
get
heard you
comments.
paying,
Yeah,
and
I
I
get
was
comments.
thinking, girl, you don't pay nearly as much as we do.
Yeah, I pay. Well, that was for 2 weeks. I get 168 for 2 weeks. And I like the way people always leave on my channel that they think I slum off the state, that the state pays for my medication and my food and that's absolutely not true. you know,
Mm-mm,
um,
we don't take any insurance at all.
no, neither does my clinic. Now they are going to start, uh, taking grants, doing grants. Does your clinic do grants of any kind?
Yes, and that's one of the things I do is we're only allowed to take 30 grants a year. So we save them for the new people. And then I will sort of, I don't pick favorites, but I try to give out the grants to the new people. And they only get them, you only get it for 12 months and then it cuts off.
Yeah, yeah. And okay, about the grants, like that you say you give it to the new people. What happens if okay, someone lost their job and couldn't pay for their methadone anymore? Do y'all detox them right then?
Yeah, I have to keep moving around because of my stupid phone. Yeah, there is a couple little things like you can have 6 weeks of dosing at half price. And then,
Oh,
of
okay.
course, they give it. mhm. Then they give exception, a little bit of exception to pregnant people.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, I don't know much. I don't know much else. To be honest with you, they're really strict about payment.
yeah. Then mine
Very
is too.
strict. And, they're very strict about it. It's
What about your upfront payment? Like when you come in and you see the doctor, you usually have a admission fee, a dosing fee, and then all that. How much is that to start at your clinic?
and that depends. If you're new and you've never been there, then all it is the 118 plus $30. If you've been there before and you left owing a balance, then they make you pay, I think it's 30% of your balance and the 118. So
Wow.
it's really not a big deal. Yeah.
Okay, so if someone, okay, another question. I'm sorry, I'm overloading you with questions. Okay, what about
You're
if
okay.
someone goes to jail? Do y'all gel dose there?
Say it again.
If someone goes to jail while they're on methadone, do y'all gel dose?
All we have is we have Dewey jail does. No, Knoxville will not bring anybody from the jail to the clinic at all. They will not transport.
Wow. That's
Mm-mm.
one time
And
when
they
I was
won't let one of the things we fought for with the mayor of Knoxville 2 years ago is we had a mayor that said, okay, fine, he would let us go to the jail and dose our patients there. So we got to do it twice. And then they took that away from us. They don't want us
wow.
in the jail and they're too lazy to bring the people over. And I have personally kicked methadone in jail before and it is
Mhm.
I thought I was
Horrible.
going to die.
Yep.
I would not even take their little stupid cocktail of whatever
I
it is,
know. It
blood
also
pressure.
is yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, I just said, just let me lay here and die. I'll be feel better after I die.
Yeah. Yeah, right. They don't
So I always
care. My
tell people when you come in intake with me, I'm like, do not do anything stupid. Because if you go to jail, you are really going to be hating life, on your methadone.
I know. Hey, so what about like you know, I kicked methadone in jail too and I couldn't sleep. How did you sleep well?
Mm-mm.
No, for how long? How
I,
long?
I, I couldn't sleep at all for 32 days.
Yeah, it took me a good about 30 days to be able to actually get comfortable to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Black Eagle. Wow. Okay. Yep, she's gone. Miss CC, she's a goner. So yeah, I don't know. Y'all have any more questions to ask her?
Say it again, Angie.
I was say Angie Davis wants to know: Is there? Yeah, is there pregnant inmates? Uh, do they give their pregnant inmates methadone?
No, no.
That is crazy. I just can't believe
I
that.
think that I've never been pregnant in jail, but I think rumor is that they give them one or two hydros a day.
Oh
I
wow,
I don't
that's
know if
not.
that's true, but
Yeah, that's
no,
wow. Yeah, that's. I mean,
that
you
was
being
the
pregnant
main reason.
that risks the baby's life too. Going through withdrawal. Why on? You know, why in jail? Have they not?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, clonidine. That's what it
What I
is.
couldn't
Clonidine.
understand what I couldn't understand is if our clinic doctor is willing to pay his nurses to go to the jail and willing to pay for the methadone, what is the difference to the jail?
Yep. Okay,
That's what that
family
was our whole argument.
can someone's family go pick up the methadone and take it to the jail for them?
No, no,
Wow.
no, I mean, if you go to jail, you might as well just forget it, you know?
Oh, see,
So we always tell everybody, be careful. Don't mess with the law at all.
yeah, exactly. Especially if you're on methadone, heroin. I can imagine going to jail, being on. I just took pain pills, so I can imagine it being heroin. I know pain
Yeah,
pills is horrible withdrawal, but I'm sure heroin it has
yeah,
to be just 100 times worse. I don't know, but I could imagine.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Angie.
I
See, my
never did
clinic don't.
heroin either.
You didn't. You just didn't get
I
that
didn't.
far?
No,
Yeah, yeah. So your drug of choice was just pills, just cocaine,
just
you know?
pills and coke mixed.
Did you ever smoke crack? Is that the cocaine you did, or you just do
Yes.
regular Oh, okay, okay. I see.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah.
okay, I've never done crack cocaine, but something I've
Mhm.
always heard. Now, it's just, like a couple minute high, then you try to chase that high all day long. Is that
Yeah.
true?
Well, some people chase it for the next 30 years.
Wow. So you don't ever get
There
that
was
same
some,
feeling?
oh, oh God, I was dying to tell you too. All that weird neck shit and weird faces that
Yes.
Maddie keeps making. I think that's meth.
See? I think so too. And
Mhm.
someone commented and said they're mixing the fentanyl with meth now. So I don't
Oh,
know how true
probably.
that is.
I've seen that, but no, I've seen that before. I've seen people come into intake and they'll take their drug screen, and I'll say, well, you failed for blah, 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 and meth. And they're like, meth? I haven't done any meth. Yes, you have, because whatever coke you've been doing has meth in it because they both melt at the same temperature.
Wow.
So I have seen that happen to people, but all that weird facial shit she's doing, it whether she knows it or not, that's also why she's not sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't see. I
Yeah.
mean, she you could tell by her interview or on Bobbles, and days later, 2 days later when she did the live, she was still
Hmm.
up at it. Her face was just geeking out. Like
I
it was
know.
crazy. I didn't know
I
that
know.
crack, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a smorgasbord.
I know. I know. Yeah.
It's all of it, girl.
So yeah, so you enjoy your job, you like it, and I really would love to work at a methadone clinic. That would be it's very learning, like you learn, right? You learn a lot of stuff, you see a lot of different stories, you get to talk to a lot of different people. I mean, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I would love it. So
Yeah, yeah,
to be able to work, you have some type of degree, right?
I do. Mhm.
How long did it take you to get your degree, and what degree do you have?
Oh well, it took me almost 7 years. I have a master's degree in the science of nursing. And then I have a bachelor's degree in the science of nursing anesthesiology. And then I have an associate's degree in applied science.
Wow, girl.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so how was your okay, you said that you started using because of your abuse. Okay, so I'm taking that as you didn't have a great childhood.
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
yeah. Usually, I wonder if you see that a lot. Do you see a lot of addicts that, because the addiction has to root from something, right? That's what they say. So, um, do you see a lot of addicts and hear a lot of stories where it started when they were younger, like you? How you were a
Mhm.
baby? You were a baby when you started using.
Yeah. They they recently did a study that of MAT females and found that over 90% of females were either abused sexually or physically or mentally or emotionally.
Yep. Yep. That's just crazy. That's
So
crazy. Have you
it
seen
is. It's
the streets of Kensington? Have you seen do you watch them shows?
so I had never heard of that until you said it, and
Oh,
I looked it up, and I that is in where? That's in Chicago,
no, in Philly, Philadelphia.
Philly. I did
Yes.
see a glimpse of it for a few minutes, but I need to look at it again. I wasn't on the right. I don't think I was looking at the same thing y'all are looking at, because this was a video of some loser guy driving around trying to catch a girl.
Oh, no, yeah, they have you have to look it up, girl. It is horrible. You see all types of people just like I guess the fentanyl makes them stand over like I don't know what it does to you, but I see a lot of people like hunched over, like like standing up and they're hunched over like they're dead. I don't. I guess it's the
Yeah.
maybe the fentanyl making them do it. Do y'all test for fentanyl in your clinic,
Oh
or is
yeah.
that just an opiate? Is you test that separately, or is it an opiate? Does it just show up as an opiate?
What? Hold on. Every every drug test we take there is, of course, we do an instant test, and it's just of opiates, but all the urine gets sent off to the lab too.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's what ours does too.
Yeah.
They send them off to the lab, and when you first go in, they just
Right.
do a test there, right?
Yeah, when you first go, you take a test, and you're allowed to. The new people are allowed. He lets them fail. He, the doctor, lets them fail. 4 or 5 tests before holding it against them, if you will.
Wow. See, that's a lot better than a lot of clinics because they don't at my clinic, they don't let you fail. Like you fail for benzos at all, then they're taking you down. They're taking your steps, they're
Oh
taking you
no, I
down.
just mean the new people.
Yeah, okay, okay. See, like when we come in the clinic, you could test dirty one time. Then, I mean, I'm sure you could keep testing dirty. They probably wouldn't, but you wouldn't get no take homes, and that would suck having to go to the clinic every day. So, where you're
Mhm.
at is marijuana. Is that legal?
Not here, no.
No. Okay. Do y'all test for it at the
Mhm.
clinic? No.
No, if you test for it at the clinic, it's a positive. Uh you get knocked down to back to code 7 for 30 days.
Mm. Wow. Wow.
Just
Wow.
like
Okay.
any positive, that's what we do. Is if you have a positive for anything, you lose your take homes for 30 days, and then the doctor will kind of take his sweet time giving your take homes back to you. So usually it's about 40 days.
Wow. See, I would just rather stay clean and you know
Yeah,
get my take homes and not have to go
I
every
know.
day. You know, like I just
Yeah,
don't
but shit
understand.
happens too.
It does. It does. It does. Okay. And what's your opinion on enabling? Is it something that like let's use Maddie for instance because
Mhm.
that's the we're trying to get out the enablers. So is what do you think about enabling that girl? Is it something that it should be done that she needs it because she's an addict? Should she not have to take consequences because she's an addict? Do you think?
No, I think everybody should leave her alone and let her learn how to be a big girl all on her own.
Exactly right.
And people who are in recovery now, you and I and other people that are clean, we have to set a good example. So the people that are clean that are sending her money, that is the absolute wrong thing to do.
Exactly.
You want to, I don't know how to say it. You want to represent yourself as a recovering addict the best way you can. And giving her money is not a good idea, just because if she never hits bottom, how long can she continue
Exactly.
like that? Like,
Exactly.
it,
Not long.
no, and a lot of people, a lot of families, a lot of addicts, their family makes them hit bottom, their friends make them hit bottom. Um,
Yep.
that's really par for the course.
Yeah. And
Somebody has to
everybody
make it at bottom.
like all these people are saying that like me and Amy judge or that I judge. I'm not judging no one. I'm just trying to stop something because what she is actually doing is she's lying to people, which that's she's an addict. She's gonna lie, right? Okay. Well, that's not the issue. The issue is she's lying to people about being clean, about getting an apartment. I mean, it's just it goes on and on and on. And she's lying is she's actually scamming. She is scamming people out of money. Now, if that was someone that was faking an illness, their ass would be in jail. So why does she not have
Yeah.
to have any kind of consequences for her actions? That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I think
Yep.
she's going to stay in that little girl sort of mentality that she's in until someone, makes her take her diaper off, put her big girl panties on, and
Yep.
act like a mother.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. Even though I don't think that she might not ever have her kids back in her life, but she could be some type of mother to her children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I love it when I have a patient come in and they say, "Oh, I had a visit with my kid, on Saturday. I got to meet my kid at McDonald's for 2 hours." I mean, why can't she even do that? That's
Yeah.
what I mean. I'm
You
not even
know,
talking about the huge
yeah.
uphill battle. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
damn, you could.
exactly.
And she lied a couple weeks ago and said she visited her kid.
That's a
No, she
lie.
didn't.
Yeah.
Girl,
Yeah. And I don't understand.
please.
She uses her children for a escape route. Oh, I need this because I got to go see my son. That's a lie. Don't even
Oh,
why even say that?
oh, wait till Christmas time comes along and it'll be all about what she needs to get her kids for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah, but she instead of putting her kids up on a Christmas wish list, she put herself up there. That's not right. It's just because her mentality, and the drugs are like just eating her brain cells. Like, that's what they're doing. And she don't understand. She
Yeah,
just
we call that in the nursing field, we call that wet brain. She's wet brained, which means she just is, I don't know, just gone. Just
yep.
people, patients like that, and people like that. Just be careful how much attention you give her, because you don't want to give her too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see. I can read a comment. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I
I
got
see
them.
a
I'm putting them
comment
up.
from Sharon B. Oh, it says, I didn't, I just noticed that. Exactly like people on Dr. Phil who fake cancer. Yeah, it is
Mhm.
all the same thing. She's right.
It is.
It's all fraud.
But
Yeah.
you know how many people I have stopped Elizabeth from donating to her? I mean, like,
Good.
I am stopping it. Now the haters are the one that comments on my channel saying, "Oh, I'm not doing nothing for her, just bringing her down." Do you think that I'm the reason she is like the way she is? I have people telling me that I'm the reason I'm bringing her down even farther when she posts the videos herself. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know.
And
But yeah,
and
do you
yeah,
have kids?
no, I don't think it's you. I have 3 kids. I have 3 kids right now, and I have 2 pregnant daughters.
Oh, wow. So did you when you were in your addiction, your family had your babies or
Hmm.
did you yeah, see,
Yep.
that's awesome. That's awesome that your family was able uh to take your babies, because during my addiction, I didn't have no one. I had no family. So, I lost my kids for 6 months to the state, and
Oh,
it sucked,
well,
it sucked.
my kids did go to that. My kids went to foster care once for 4 months, and then they came out and went with my parents. So
Yeah.
I know how that feels.
It's
It was
horrible.
awful,
Yeah, it's horrible,
and
and
it
I
was
don't
all my
understand.
fault.
Yeah, exactly. It was my fault
Mhm.
too. And that was the first step. I had to take responsibility for all my actions I did. Why I was using, and I still have
Yeah.
guilt for that every day, even though my kids don't remember it. I still have that guilt, and I think I will always have that guilt. Um, yeah. So
Yeah.
this one lady, I know I'm not going to say her name, but she is saying that addiction is not a disease. Addiction is a choice. Yeah, and that cancer is a disease. That we should be the that it insults people that have a true disease. She says when she thinks addiction is not a disease. So, what's your opinion on that? I think it is a disease, but it does come down to a choice.
Yeah, that's what a troll is. If she's so if she's so offended by it, then go away. you
Exactly.
know,
That's what, yeah,
then,
yeah.
then fly away. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I gotta go.
Okay, well
But it was
that's
good
good.
talking
It
to
was
you
awesome.
guys.
Thank you for coming up. And
And
you can go back and read the comments
I
if
will.
yeah, because there's some good
Okay.
comments. Okay, thank you for coming up.
Okay, will do.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
Bye
you have a
bye.
good day. Bye. Okay, guys. So how did that go? That was awesome, right? I think. Anybody want to come up here with me? I know it's last minute, but let's see here. I'll paste it up here and see. So I hope I asked her everything that yes, C boy mom. She is ghost like ghost. Yeah. She is nowhere to be found, baby. Um But guys, we will be on. Angie, yes, you have to get clean for your babies because you know what? No one else is going to do it for you. You have to make change. You have to want change. You have to accept change, and your whole life has to change. And it's hard. It's really hard to do, but it can be done if you want it, right? So, yeah, that was a really, really Oh, I have got something to show y'all guys. I'm fixing to post it after this. I got to download it from my phone. I got an email from I can't tell the name because well, I'm pretty sure it's fake. But just chilling. No, Maddie is gone. But Bumblebees, what Cash App? Oh, we'll have that Friday. Are you talking about Bumblebees? Is that the one? Did you send that to me? Oh, I'm sure it is, Steve O. I'm sure that's where she is. Oh, Jamestown, yeah, you're welcome anytime. Anybody can come up. I'm gonna come live tonight at 7:30, of course. So I'm not gonna be on long today. But me and Amy will be on tonight. Yes, I'm gonna post that, Bumblebees. I'm gonna post it after this. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Cat boy mom, I'll put your name on the board for the drawing, y'all. Y'all get a drawing. Everybody that donates to the channel or the whatever they're called. What are they called? The super chats. Okay, I put y'all's name on the board. We get all this names in a bucket, and I pull out the name, and it will yes, Bumblebees. I am going to post it after I get off here. I got to download it from my phone. But anyways, the drawing. I'm going to pull out everybody's name that donated this last month, and you win a $50 gift card to wherever. Isn't that awesome? So you just tell me where you want the gift card to be at, or I can get a Visa or whatever, and then I'll just mail it to you. Or I could even send it over Cash App or however y'all want to do it. Okay. So but that's going to be every month. Every month I'm going to have a drawing. So it'll be $50 and then I'm going to start raising it up. Because it is Christmas time, it's hard for everybody, I know. And then Connie, guys, Connie's donation thing, we will talk about that Friday, okay? Me and Amy will come together and figure out something to do. Probably put her Cash App up though. I think that's just the way we're going to do it, right, Amy? But anyways, guys, yeah, so I will be back at 7:30 tonight, okay, guys? thank y'all for tuning in to the interview. I hope oh, Angie, you're awesome. You're so awesome. I'm gonna uh yeah. So guys, oh, okay, yes, Amy. Yes, yes. Is she gonna come up? Do you know? Oh, Miss Bird, you're welcome to share your story anytime you want. Here, y'all guys, I'm gonna put this email in. I got a new email because my other one is so full of stuff. Like I miss my emails, you know? So this is a new email. Okay. It's just Angie Reacts. There you go. Okay. Oh yeah, she don't have to show her face. Yeah, that's fine. Um, Elizabeth, thank you so much for coming up. We enjoyed you so much. You're so beautiful and you're so, that's what I think everybody on my channel, all y'all guys are so awesome. You're so supportive and so I couldn't ask for a better group of people, a better group of friends. And I consider y'all my friends, guys, okay? Because I don't have a bunch of friends. So y'all are my friends, and I just want y'all to know I appreciate everything and all y'all's encouragement, and that's how I get through, because I know a lot of people don't like my videos, they don't agree with me. That's fine. That's fine. They don't have to. And I don't care about other people having an opinion. They can have we can have difference in opinions, but when people start being rude, then that's something totally different. Oh, I have got to tell y'all guys. Okay. So Jules, JWJ, right, guys? Okay. She said that she made a community post about me on her channel, right? Saying that since she was blocked on my channel, that she supports all and everyone's encouraging comments, but she can't comment back. Okay. Well, the reason she cannot comment back is because she got on a live and she was talking crap. So we asked her to stop. She did not stop. So I blocked her. That's why she got blocked. And I've got an email I sent to her because she said I deleted her comment. I did not delete her comment. She got blocked. Her comment got took off. Okay. So I've got an email I sent to her. I commented on her little community page, right? Okay, well, so I took a screenshot of it because I knew she was going to delete it. So I took a screenshot of it and I saved it. Then I've got the screenshot of the email I sent her. So, you know, I'm not the one she's the one that's erasing comments. It's just stupid. I just can't believe she's even going there with me. You know, with she gets on me, Angie, because my videos. Okay, this is what the deal is. She don't like my videos I do on Maddie. She says that um I am putting Maddie down. Okay, I'm not. But all these other channels, like the one she supports, Nitty, Gritty Nitty. Okay, he is talked about her sucking with nasty cum smelling breath. I mean, he has said so much dirty stuff about her, but she's over there supporting him. Then I look at Sharon, right? Sharon talks about Maddie, but she don't get no grief from Jules, does she? Then, it's just other people. She wants to um yeah, Bubble Bees. Boy, she's something else. Mm. They don't, Amy. It is crazy how people are. Like what's okay for one is not okay for the other. As long as, and I can't believe that she supports that dude. How in the hell is she supporting a guy that talks to women like that? And then she says that I go after blonde hair, blue eyed girls. What in the hell is she even thinking? God. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. I thought Hug was a girl. Are you serious? I will. Do you want to be a mod? I sure will. You're right, Mary. You are correct. I am. Yeah. Okay, so I will add you as a mod. Hug, hug. I thought you were a girl because of your name. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm finished ranting. No, Kathleen, you know how many people I've stopped from giving her money on YouTube? That's why all the haters come over here and say, "Oh, you better like they just talk all kinds of crap, right?" I know that's why they're talking crap. He is great. He is great. Yeah, Sharon, I know, right? Oh my god. Okay, guys. So, hey, Sharon's what time are you going on, Sharon, tonight? Oh, Robin, we're fixing to get off. You missed the interview. You have to go back and watch it. Um, she is. She is. That is a good one. She is. No.com. I thought Hug was a female. I didn't know. I started Wentworth today, guys. Y'all can't tell me about it. Okay. I started the show and it's awesome. I love it. Yes, of course, Atlanta girl. I see him. See. I see him. Yep, still Mel. Let me check. Oh, yep, it's still there. Oh God, I gotta get off here, guys. I gotta clean my house. Yes. Hey, y'all, hit that thumbs up. And Hug, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Okay. Okay, I love y'all guys. I just wanted to tell y'all that. Okay. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30 with Angie and Amy. Okie dokie, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, Sharon, I'll text you. Okay, bye.